Hey everyone, this is Coach Graber. This video is over positive affirmations and being kind to yourself. So, about 85% of us deal with low self esteem. Our brains have been wired to establish patterns of negative thought patterns about our value and our self worth and our views of ourselves as people. Now, the good news is that brain science shows that these brain patterns can actually change. So, we're going to look at some ways that we can do this. Patterns of thinking in the brain can be changed by forming new connections among the neurons in your brain. This can be done by purposefully visualizing new images of yourself. So if you start visualizing new positive images about who you are as a person and start thinking of yourself in a positive way, you can actually change the way you think about yourself and change your own image of yourself in your mind. When a negative image arises, instead of strengthening that image by dwelling on it, if you can cast it to the side and bring an alternate image to your mind, you can actually start building a new image of yourself. When you spend your time dwelling on those negative images, you actually give more strength to those images and make them more of a pattern in your brain. So brain science shows us as you build new patterns of thinking about yourself, these patterns will be integrated into your brain, and your brain will begin naturally viewing yourself this way. I've seen this a lot in my own life as I worked at building my own image of myself, my own self-esteem. Then it became more natural for me to view myself that way and have more positive thoughts about myself and who I am. So essentially, the way that you're thinking about yourself is going to predict future patterns of how you'll think about yourself in the future. So either as you think positively about yourself, you start thinking about yourself more positively in the future and it becomes more natural. If you keep working on those negative thought patterns instead, they'll become more natural and become more ingrained in your mind, and you'll just keep going to that place in your mind. So an effective way to battle low self-esteem and low self-worth is to think and plan specifically more positive ways to think about yourself. So be purposeful about it, be focused, make sure you're thinking those good thoughts, those positive thoughts about who you are as a person, and giving yourself that kindness and that value. It's a lot of work. Changing these patterns of thought requires effort, it requires focus, it requires a purposeful decision to change the way you're thinking. If you had years of negative thinking patterns about yourself, like I did, it will take continuous and purposeful action to create new patterns of thought, just like it would for any other habit. So don't give up if your thought patterns aren't changing right away. When you begin building positive patterns of self-thought, you have to repeat those positive affirmations time and time again. But here's my promise to you, I've seen it in my own life. The more you work on it, the more you build those new patterns, the less work it is next time you have to repeat those affirmations of yourself. So next time it becomes a little easier and a little easier the time after that until it becomes a part of your thinking of yourself. It can be helpful to have positive phrase of affirmation that you mentally say to yourself to build this positive image of yourself in your mind. So think about choosing a phrase for yourself, something like, I am strong and capable, or I love and accept myself the way I am, or I am beautiful inside and out, or I am worthy and I have value no matter what. Those are positive affirmations you can work on telling yourself and confirming to yourself as you throw out the negative images. Keep telling yourself those positive affirmations until you start believing about yourself. So treat yourself with the same kindness that you treat others that you love. It's okay if it takes time for you to change your own perspective of yourself. It does take effort. It takes focused, productive, positive thoughts about yourself. But guess what? You're worth it. I believe it. The people who love you believe it. You are worth it. You have value. Be kind to yourself. You deserve it. So what I want you to do next is I want you to think about some positive affirmations that mean something to you. Choose a few affirmations and make them your own. Find ways to own them for yourself. Maybe express them artistically, write them down, maybe draw around them, write a poem. Find a way to artistically express them. Here's some of the affirmations I want you to think of. And shout out to Autumn for sharing these to me originally. I love and accept myself. I appreciate all of me. I'm at peace with my past. There is power within me. I am beautiful inside and out. I inspire those around me. I have integrity in what I do. I am successful in the things I do. I am connected to the universe. I am safe, guided, and protected. I let go and allow the universe to do its thing. All is good in my life. I speak with confidence and strength. I am courageous and speak my truth. Peace begins in me. I feel full of life. I allow my true self to flourish. I find freedom in my vulnerability. And I am worthy. So again, choose a few of those to make them your own. Take some time to own them for yourself. Write them down. Maybe do some art around them. And make them a part of your life. Spend time telling yourself these affirmations on a regular basis until you start believing them about yourself. Know that the people who love you, they see these things about you. It's just time for you to believe them about yourself. Be kind to yourself. You're worth it.